Wireless speaker maker Sonos has had a bit of a rough year. Will a rumored new video streaming box turn things around? I'm Chris Boylan, and this is eCoustically speaking. Sonos leads the market in wireless whole home speaker systems, but the company has had a bit of a rough patch lately. With a disastrous app update last spring, disappointing sales numbers, and the departure of long-term CEO Patrick Spence, the company needs something fresh to get their customers excited again. Last year, the company introduced an improved version of their flagship soundbar, the Arc Ultra, which has earned many positive reviews. They also introduced their first pair of headphones, the Ace, which fell a little bit short considering its high price tag. But now there's a strong indication that the company is preparing to enter an entirely new product category, video streaming. The rumor that Sonos has been working on a video streaming box goes back several months. And while the company has not yet officially commented on their plans, an article by Chris Welch at The Verge earlier this month provides some very specific details on the product. Codenamed Project Pinewood, Welch says that he's seen internal documents and even photos of a pre-production version of the streaming box in development. Here's what we think we know so far. According to the article, the suggested price tag of the Pinewood streamer will fall somewhere between $200 and $400. Compared to competitive flagship streaming boxes like the Apple TV 4K, which starts at about $129, and the NVIDIA Shield at $199, not to mention all the Fire TV and Roku sticks that sell for $50 or even less. The expected price of the Sonos streamer may seem a little high, but if the company can deliver on the rumored features, the Pinewood box may actually offer a unique feature set not found in any competitive product. In his article, Welch says that he's seen a picture of the product in development. In his words, it's about as nondescript as streaming hardware gets. Viewed from the top, the device is a flattened black square and slightly thicker than a deck of trading cards. Sounds like it may be sized somewhere between a Roku streaming box and an Apple TV. But a Sonos insider tells Welch that it has a beautiful user interface. Forgive us if we have our doubts here, after the problems with the Sonos app from last May that the company is still trying to fix, but we'll hold off on any judgments until we actually see it. Rather than expand their own operating system to handle video streaming, Sonos has apparently chosen to build Pinewood on the Android operating system. This will give the box access to the Play Store and its wealth of audio and video streaming apps such as Netflix, Max, Disney+, Apple TV, all the usual suspects. This is an interesting choice considering the company's somewhat contentious, or let's just say complicated, relationship with Google over the years. But it would free the company up to focus on innovative add-on features rather than have to develop and maintain even more code to handle the basics of video streaming and app management. Welch says the streamer will have an intuitive universal search feature to aggregate content from multiple sources. In order to provide a glitch-free, buffer-free streaming experience, the Pinewood is expected to include both Wi-Fi 7 and wired Ethernet connectivity. This network bandwidth will come in handy not just for the audio and video streaming, but also for one of Pinewood's more innovative features, namely the ability to connect directly to Sonos wireless speakers for custom home theater implementations. As much as Sonos has defined itself as the wireless whole home speaker company, the company's home theater products, namely the Beam, Ray, and Arc Ultra soundbars, all require a wire, an HDMI cable to be precise, connected between the TV or projector and the Sonos soundbar. This can limit the installation flexibility. It also locks the customer into the requirement to have a soundbar in the first place, if they just want to enjoy better sound from their TV. And as for Sonos products, using them with a projector, this has also been a bit difficult because most projectors, particularly the more expensive home theater projectors, lack the required ARC or eARC HDMI connection that's needed for use with a Sonos soundbar. One of the Pinewood's unique features is its ability to wirelessly pair with other Sonos speakers, not just soundbars, to create home theater type speaker configurations. One can imagine pairing the Pinewood with 4 of the company's Era 300 speakers and a Sonos subwoofer to create a fully immersive wireless 4.1.4 channel Dolby Atmos compatible surround sound system without the requirement of having a Sonos soundbar plugged into the TV. With multiple HDMI ports on the Pinewood, another rumored feature, a customer could connect their gaming console, UHD Blu-ray player directly to the streamer, hidden away in a cabinet or a closet. And the sound of movies, games, TV shows, and more would be delivered to Sonos speakers both in the living room or any other room in the house, or even outside the house, completely wirelessly. With this feature, the Pinewood would be more like an AVR, audio-video receiver, with its ability to connect and switch multiple source devices. This feature alone may justify the higher price tag. Apple TV 4K has a similar feature to wirelessly connect directly to Apple HomePod speakers, but that feature is currently limited to a maximum of 2 speakers, so it's not really a surround sound system. A closer comparison would be Sony's Bravia home theater quad system, which uses a compact control module to connect 4 sleek wireless speakers and an optional subwoofer in a 4.1.4 channel surround sound system. Sound familiar? With Pinewood, Sonos would have a comparable offering to the Bravia Theater Quad, and at a similar price point. Pinewood Streamer will come with a physical remote to switch between sources, adjust the volume, and access the various streaming services. There will be direct shortcut buttons on the remote to access the most popular streaming services. And according to the report, the Pinewood Streamer will accept voice commands as well. Hey, if it has a dedicated subtitle button, then sign me up. Another possibility down the line is that once the user interface and the operation of the Sonos streamer has been finalized, there's nothing to stop Sonos from embedding their Android streaming platform into a future soundbar. Both Amazon and Roku currently offer soundbars with built-in video streaming, albeit at lower price points than Sonos. We're not sure if this would provide much of a benefit since most TVs do have streaming built in, but it could be a direction that Sonos could explore if a Sonos-branded video streaming platform becomes popular with their customers. If the Sonos Pinewood, or whatever its final name is, ends up being released and includes all of the features that have been leaked, it could be a formidable video streaming device and something that current Sonos customers could get excited about. Could also bring new customers to the brand, which is ultimately the whole point. But until it actually arrives on the scene and we can see it, use it, and play with it, we'll just have to wait and see. Got your own opinion on the possibility of a Sonos video streamer? Would you buy one? Let us know in the comments. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you on the next episode of eCoustically Speaking.